Down, down. As we breathe that breath, moving it down into the sacral chakra, where we will create with love, the incredible love and power, grounded creation, powerful like a mountain, coming through our body, bringing through all that is coming next for you. Breathing it to the sacral chakra and then rolling it down into the root, creating even more grounding with the diamond frequencies of our light body. We are dancing color and light. Now bringing power. solar plexus so that we are filled with love. Feeling that spin. Noticing that jump now. It's done. Feel it. Feel what you've already created. I just want you to feel the excitement, the majesty. It's already done. And because of that, you're not jumping to it. It's done. What are you doing now? And what does that feel like in your heart? Just feel the majesty and the delight. No more waiting. Already done. Done. It's done. In the blood. What a blessing you are to the entire earth because of it. I thank you, and the earth thanks you. Sedona thanks you for showing up. Oh, yes, what a new life. Here it is.
Let's all twinkle Pamela about her. This is amazing. Amazing. Just hold that vibration. Use that energy to continue to empower your own personal longings. Whatever it is you're longing for, anything in your life. Or if it's letting go, taking this incredible vibration, working with it. I'm noticing my awareness of the crystal core beneath us, the crystal ball energy with us, and then looking up at those incredible temples. Just the holistic experience of all being together in this amazing way. It's really, really powerful. Breathing free again. I love you, breathe. We fly again. I love the sacred sky. Now we are. I love the way we change. Open hearts again. I love that we are. Rising as snow disguising the truth of the with our hearts connected again, now we
And as we walk again, we stay with her. And as we see again, to ourselves we give back. And as we feel again, and reach this all, and reach the love again. Right from the heart of mind. Sing the smooth sky, sing true all we hearts go on again. Now we now that we are, that all is said and done, life can find its way. All the true ones and broken hearts it's just the song of life and the song of life. Oh, I know. Sing the sky, sing the truth. The hearts come again.
Omashar is amazing, isn't he? Just what a combination of your crystal holes, your lyrics. Amazing, amazing. Yeah, isn't it beautiful watching people watching Deborah and the others dancing, watching Karen and Terry crying? Do you want to dance?
It's, well, it's kind of sort of.
Okay, so we're going to do a dancey song, and then we'll carry on. By the way, those of you who are presenters, be prepared that I am going to, in the next few minutes after the dancey song, introduce all the presenters, spend just a minute or two showing what their presentation is going to be over the course of the weekend. And that's a good thing for people to know. So just want to give you a little preparation for that. And while he gets ready for his dancey song. And we've kind of structured the agenda so that there's, lots of things happening, but you also have options. Also, if any of you are interested in going on rides to power spots and vortexes, I thought Suzanne Ross was going to be here today. Let people know about that, but you can talk to me or Deb and we'll connect you. All right?
Yeah,
all right, so let's get up and dance.
So this has, I'm in a cave. So this has a little lyric that you must sing along. Has anybody got a voice?
Sky.
So it's I am you, though we seem to come from different skies. So We do a sound check for the chat.
I checked they said, yeah.
So it's okay, everyone's scattered, so never mind, I'm just singing anyway.
Do you want Scott to help sing?
No, it's okay. No, this is everyone joins in at this point, you see.
Oh, so you told people dance, so now they can.
Never mind. Sky. It's a shine bright through your eyes. Yes, we are here and it's time to leave the past behind. Let's go take the fight. Let us walk across this favorite land. And you excuse me from the side. What is true? It's light shine right through your eyes. I'll say the way you just think we'll fly on eagle's wings, and you'll find it as remember, you're always finally connected. Sorry, he resurrected. And I'll come on board and fill your heart. The sky. It's true. It's not shine right through your eyes. 1,000 summer nights. It's like the joy I feel. I'll walk a million miles. I shall see the truth. You're always defining your name, somebody said be resurrected, and now you are so let you are, and I'm going along and fill your heart. Come see the sky. What is true? Is that it's right through your eyes. The snakes come from different skies. Okay, do you want a radical one? Let's go radical. We're going to do this one. All right. What's that? Okay, this is a some of our ancestors, and as we know, we are our ancestors reincarnated out of the blue. So. Right through me and back to you. All right, come on back, everybody.
Well, you want someone to sing with you. My dog ended up in it. Snow was the one singing along.
Perfect. Yeah, thank you.
So I want to kind of go through what some of our plans are for the weekend and introduce our different presenters. Then we'll take a break and then come back to Krista and Nicole. So for meals, I think we have the wonderful woman, Amrita, who was recommended to us by Tanchila, has created a buffet at $30 a person. And 18 of you, I think, have committed. I told her to go ahead and make enough for 20. So I think we've got 2 spots left. and that's $30 per person. And she's creating a lunch for today, a lunch for tomorrow, and a brunch for Sunday, which she will bring over to Frochels. So I think we've got 2 spots left. So if you want that today, tomorrow, or Sunday, please come up to me at the next break. Then today, of course, we're going to have kind of introductions, connection time, Krista and Nicole, then lunch break. And then we've got this afternoon, Raquel Spring and her beloved Isaac Mars. Somebody else, I forget who it is on here. Then we'll take a break. And then some of you will, dinner is, everybody is kind of on their own, however we want to do dinner. If people here at the house want to organize a group dinner, we can do that. Or there's certainly plenty of restaurants close by. And then those of you who are going to go to the Kirtan with Jai Lakshmi, who's amazing. I love Jai Lakshmi. She used to, when she was with the band Lost at Last, they stayed at my home in Beverly Glen. So I go way back with her. She's wonderful. I will stay here with those people who want to hang out. And I've actually asked Pamela if she'd be willing to do another crystal bowl treatment for us. So that those of us that are here will experience that. And maybe Mark, who brought his accordion, would you, are you going to do Jai Lakshmi tonight, or?
I won't be able to go to that tonight, but I can be here.
You'll be here tonight. Accordion? A little Oktoberfest energy? All right, let's hear from Mark. Also, Marcus, who brought the PA system. So big thanks to Mark. Big thanks to Mark. So that's tonight. And then we'll carry on tomorrow. Tomorrow, of course, again, we'll be here. And we'll have play shops in the morning. Then we'll take a lunch break. And then tomorrow afternoon, there's a lot of options. The psychic fair. So those of you who want to go to the psychic fair tomorrow afternoon would be the time to go. Also, some of us are going to be going over to Larissa Stowe, and her husband just bought 12 acres in Cornville to build community, right? And India, where's India? India is a big part of that too. There she is. Yeah, India is part of the land community, part of that project. So in the mid-afternoon, probably about 3 o'clock, we'll head over, some of us who want to be there for the afternoon and evening, we'll head over for the land blessing. And you come on up here for a moment, since we're going to talk about it. Because there's going to be an amazing Swami who's there. Do you know about the Swami? Can you talk about that?
I don't know much about this.
Oh, well, there's going to be a Swami there, and he's supposed to be quite special, according to Louisa.
An ashram. And the Swami who is selling us the land is wanting to celebrate with his community and the community of those of us that are purchasing the land. And we're doing a beautiful blessing tomorrow in Cornville at 4. And it's an open invitation. So if you would like to join us, you can come and see me and I can give you the address.
Good.
Okay.
And the road is pretty good?
Well, that I don't know. Yeah.
You have to drive through water to get there. So you need a higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, you need a higher clearance car because water. Yeah. Yeah, just going through that water. Apparently it's slow, but yeah. And then I will stay after the land blessing and actually do the awakening world tomorrow night from the land. They did check, and there's a good Zoom, and Larissa Stowe and the Swami and India and anybody else that's part of the land blessing and part of Awakening World will be there. I'll check in with Omashar. Is if you want to come with us, great, or if you want to come in from here, whatever you choose, we'll work that out. By the way, I cannot appreciate Omashar enough. He should. Amazing, amazing. You've probably heard this story, but we've been watching Saturday Night Live and The Awakening World for a while, and I get now 5 or 6 requests every week from people who want to be on the show, and I try and keep up, but I can't, right? And he was like, well, I play music and maybe check out my website sometime. I was like, oh, okay, great, another guy. Look who it turned out to be. Turned out to be just such a huge part of who we are. And such a, yeah.
The glory of the goddess and goddess, through me to you and thank you.
it's amazing how supportive and flexible, and he's amazing. Anyway, so that'll be the Awakening World tomorrow night. Then on Sunday morning, we run early and leave and get over to Faux Joel's really ideally by 9:30, 9:45. Play shops will start as part of the Sacred Sunday show, and that'll go till 11:30-ish. Then we'll have brunch, and at 12 noon, the very first musical artist is Omashar.
Oh, is that? Hey.
Yeah, yeah. And so the Superconscious Music Festival will be Sunday from noon till 5. And then Sunday night is another one of those times that we've got flexibility. There's going to be an after party with a DJ, and Tangela can kind of tell you all about that. Some of us will come back here and gather, or do both. You know, you can go to the DJ party for a little bit and then come back here. Then on Monday, we'll be back here, and Monday morning is going to be all about Love Coach Academy. Paul Sterling is here. Of course, I'm here. And we're going to be doing some relationship-oriented work, really anchoring in our relationship stuff. And then we'll have a lunch break. And then Monday afternoon, the Wild Abbot of the Mystic Monastery, you've seen him on Zoom. He's going to be with us. In fact, he should be here by now. Jerry Anderson. He lived in Sedona for a long time, and he's going to take us on a hike to a very rare and magical cave. Very few people know about it. A few things about the hike. It's a medium level hike, and we're going to get up to 4,500 feet high. So important to bring a canteen or a backpack with water. Also, it would be a good idea to get headlamps or a flashlight, because once we're in the cave, it's dark. And it is, it's a fairly strenuous hike. Now, we'll go at a slow pace. We're allowing a lot of time for it, but make sure you've got the right shoes and all of that. And then we're going to come back and celebrate the street angel, because it's Mandy's birthday on Monday. And while we're focusing on Mandy, Mandy is one of the most amazing people I know. Some of you probably already know. She's got the angel wings and the sign. She goes to places as large as the Houston Astrodome and stadiums and walks around encouraging people to be kind. Talk about global peace tribe in action. Let's just all send her some love. She's amazing. I have such respect for her. Imagine the courage to do that, right? And she's had friends that are like, oh, I don't want to be around that. And so this is her real tribe, right? These are the people that do celebrate her courage to do that. So I'm really glad that Mandy's here celebrating her birthday weekend with us. Absolutely. So that's our plan. And then Tuesday morning, we got to check out of here. So I want to introduce people who are going to be presenting. And our next presenters that'll be after the break are Krista and Nicole. So come on up and tell us about what you're going to be doing. Let's hear it for Krista and Nicole.
Thank you, Scott. Hi, everybody. Beautiful group of humans, and maybe not all human souls here.
Good morning. We're so thrilled to be here. Thank you, Scott, for this amazing opportunity to be with the tribe and be part of this first annual event. So we're going to play this morning.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about conscious co-creation, where we're going, right? And we're going to actually get into that energy together and think about how do we create, how do we be together, how do we create together in the new energy where we're going. And we're going to tune in with each other, and we're going to share a little bit about our story. We've been co-creating together. That one over there too, Tangela, I might have you pop in here, sister, because it is a collaboration. But we've been collaborating together for the last 6 months to bring our own event, which is in a couple of weeks, oh my goodness, together. And so we've learned a lot, and we just wanted to share some of that and see if it resonates with all of you, and really dig in and bring up these feelings and these experiences that we can alchemize and actually move forward in the new paradigm together.
Yeah, what's coming through is just for us to acknowledge the multidimensionality of all of us. So Nicole and I started as friends. So that's one dynamic. And then, of course, the dynamic of doing business and co-creation in that aspect. So there's so many different things that we can bring together when we come together. And so that's what we're going to be diving into later. And we're so excited.
Yes, and then we figured out at some point that I've been your mother and that you've been my boyfriend in a past life. So that's a whole nother story though.
Each other's eyes and we're going, oh,
Who are you?
have we been here before?
Yeah, so we're just excited to connect with all of you, and we may want to move over so we can choose shade or sun, so we'll just figure that out. And you know, our goal is like, take your shoes off, let's get comfortable and let's connect. Okay, everybody? Thank you, Scott.
And if we're having such a good time at this retreat, I want to invite everybody to come back for the retreat they're doing. It's going to be from November 9th to the 11th. And it's all about the 11/11. A lot of presenters, myself, are going to be there, several others, all the people you've seen on the Awakening World Soul Search are going to be teaching there. So it's going to be pretty amazing. This afternoon will be Raquel doing an astrology report. Her beloved Isaac Mars is going to do on freedom. And then Bart Smythe is going to join us. And this is Bart, who's an amazing world-class healer. He's been referred to me by somebody I really respect. And tell us about what we're experiencing today.
We're going to do the group today?
Yes.
Okay. Well, first, thank you, Scott, for having me here. It was a big surprise. It was on the spur of the moment that I'm here, but I met Scott through a product that's brought my life back, being whole again. My path to being a world-class healer is one of a lot of trauma. I was an extreme sports guy. I tell people we skied and jumped everything we could, but we didn't have a helmet. So anyway, my path in healing has been with internal martial arts. I have a lifetime of martial arts training that led me to Tai Chi and Qigong. And I'm going to be delivering that every morning. And it's a way to know ourselves. It's a way to give ourselves the structures and the proper focus so we can develop ourselves, whether we're sitting, standing, walking. Yeah. And then I do a group healing where I call it biocomputer technology, right? Where with your permission and your intention, and of course the group intention is much more powerful. Well, I'll take one issue from each person to be physical, mental, emotional, right? And then we work together and I will use my thought and energy and all your guides, all my guides and God, and yeah. So, yeah.
Great. Thank you. Thank you. And Bart, are you going to be doing optional Tai Chi in the mornings here? Is that happening?
Yeah. Well, yeah. What I'm actually giving is optional speaking. You know, I don't need this.
Okay.
Here. Yeah. What I've learned is a path to internal development, which is very safe. It's very effective. It's like the first Qigong. It's called Yiquan or Yichuan. And what this is about is intention training. And the internal martial arts is something that takes focus and relaxation. And as I said before, you can be doing that sitting, standing, walking, driving, whatever your activity is. So if people are injured, please come join. And then what I like to do with people is I like to bring you into the Tai Chi experience. And so you know what you're looking for when you're practicing, because without that knowledge, you can practice and not get the gold that's in Tai Chi. So welcome. And yeah.
Great.
All right.
So that'll be tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And then we gather, and Deborah is going to be doing ascension tips. And she is the goddess of ascension. So,
hi everyone. Well, this is one of my passions as well, is the ascension. And it's really why we all came here. The ascension is the accelerated evolutionary process this whole planet is taking. So we all chose to come here right now and experience this. Because as everything else evolves, as we go into new sectors of the universe, we have this option. And so when I would tell people I'm here for the ascension, they would say, oh, you mean fly your body in heaven? And no, it's an embodied ascension that we're doing right now. So I thought, well, we need ascension tips for dummies, right? Explaining what is going on here. So that's what I felt really compelled to do. And I did one version, and then the pandemic happened, and then so much more information came through about what's happening. Comes through our remembering and all the teachers. So I just birthed the next level of the Ascension tips last couple of days. So this is what I'm going to be sharing, and it's 88 tips in 4 sections. So first one being awakening, when you really realize you're inside the matrix and you want to get out, and you want to expand your reality and understand multidimensional realities. The third one is transmutation, where everything starts to shift. Your life does a whole overhaul. You've got to deal with core wounds so that you can come up to the next level of vibration. The third one is embodiment, where you really start to be the ascension process and live in a more dimensional level. And the fourth one, which came through, is the divine human in the new earth. And that's us seeing where we're going to be going, because we all came here to birth the new earth, the golden age. And so I got support from other ascension teachers, and it's all really simple and tips. And so that's what I'm going to share with you tomorrow.
Yeah, and then after Deborah, we're going to have Connie, Andrew, and then Wowza. So Connie and Andrew, come on up and share with us, and then we're going to hear from Wowza. You guys can decide which order tomorrow. If you want Wowza, come on up, Wowza. So this is Connie, and this is Andrew. This is Wowza.
We've been doing this for a year on good of the whole connection field, the 3 of us, embodying the trust frequency. But what we're going to do is take you through a process of moving from victim to beloved in a conscious, loving universe where there's only love, there's only free will, and there's only the soul's journey to wholeness, self-love, self-acceptance, alignment with our divinity, and our purpose. So we ask you to take those several things I just mentioned as absolutely true. It flips everything. So we'll just take you through that process, and Andrew will do a meditation.
I'll do a brief meditation on the subject of our relationships, starting at the quantum subplankton level.
And Wowza will do an embodiment process and speak about it and bring her work.
Oh, 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 ooh, ah, cha, cha, cha. What is below all our words? The invisible nature of what is arising, what is emerging now. And this hum of love is what I bring to these 2 beautiful beings and their trust frequency. Everything is vibrating. Everything in this universe is vibrating, which holds our whole world together. And it's all made from the heart that we can feel, we can see, we can touch. And it has a curve. It has a curve. All energy creates waves. And the more, oh my goodness, stratospheres down to the earth. I mean, it goes everywhere as we are everywhere in presence.
That's Wowza.
We'll be dancing the dance of souls in the trust frequency together. Thank you.
So bring your dancing feet up.
Here's the punchline. How old are you, Wowza, in chronological years?
27.
Oh, ageless, ageless, no value judgment without any age. I am proud to be 85 in 3 weeks. I will be 86.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, isn't that something? Yeah. All right, so you guys will be getting a lot of tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you, Andrew. We want to make sure you make it to 87, dear. There's a lot of amazing people here that aren't going to actually present, but offer wonderful things. And one is Luana. Luana is an amazing healer masseuse. Where's Karen? Is Karen here? Karen, do you want to share about your experience of Luana? Come on up. Come on up. So if people are wanting massage, nurturing, Luana, share with people what you do, and then Karen will share what it's like.
Hello, everybody. Well, what a wonderful segue that was, being introduced with all of these wonderful people. I bubbled it to the top. My name is Luana Joya Lucia, and I live 5 minutes from here. So I feel like I've really come into what I desire to be at this very moment. And speaking of this very moment, I'd like to just settle in for a sec and close your eyes and breathe and allow your jaw to loosen. Allow that throat chakra to be ever so free, and even breathe with your mouth. There will never, ever be another moment like this. This moment is very enriching, and you all are very enriching. And in your mind's voice, repeat, I am the great beloved. I am the great beloved. And not only believe that to be true, yet know it to be true. I am the great beloved. And so what I do in my healing temple, just 5 minutes from here, is I gift a very deliberate and liberating, sacred deepening, intuitive energy massage healing, head to toe, front to back, guaranteed to leave you buoyant. You can walk on water. I bet you didn't know that, did you? And so through my gift of very, very extreme intention and knowing how to open up the body's portals, my hands are on you for 90 minutes. And you get the gift also of a sacred psychic reading, because sometimes that comes forth, as some of my locals could tell you a little bit about that. And I'm just grateful. If there's ever a downtime during this next 3 days, please call me, text me, hug me, and let me know that you want to come and be the next one on the table. And I guess this darling woman wants to say a few things.
Thank you, Luana. It was such an incredible treat. I had traveled to come here, and I took the shuttle straight to her home. And it was amazing. She was standing out there with this incredible love that embraced me. And the people on the shuttle van were blown away. And they said, wow, what does she do? And so I told them, and now they know about you. And I'm sure they're going to be back. I can say this. There are no words on the earthly plane for how I embodied this incredible healer. And she balanced me in alignment with my true nature. That's the closest I can get with words here in human form. So I highly, highly recommend that while you're here, my gosh, embrace this amazing gift.
Blessings.
I'm so blessed.
Thank you so much. And also, they have coined me the cosmic concierge. I always want to say cosmic creatrix, and because we do that too, don't we? And so if there's anything that you need that I can help with, any pointers, anything at all, just grab me and let me know what you need. Thank you.
Thank you, Luana. She also went to pick up Omashar from Flagstaff Airport, right? So thank you for that. I realized I haven't introduced you to this one. She's a little speechless because you're all so amazing, but this is Jasmine Bear. How many of you saw her on Zoom before? Yeah, she's fairly famous. So she is a licker, and just want you to know that she might try and put your finger in her mouth. She will never bite. Okay, that's her handshake. The breeder, literally when she was born, the breeder puts her finger the very first day in with the puppies so that right away they recognize human experience. And that's one of the reasons why she's so sweet, but she will want to try and lick you, put fingers in her mouth, and don't worry, she'll never bite. Just want to let you know that, okay? Anything else you want to say? No? Okay, a few other people I want to introduce that are going to be part of what's happening on our Sacred Sunday show. Lisa McCardle is going to be one of our, let's hear for Lisa. Come on. She comes highly recommended. Tangela and Nicole and Crystal are like, oh my God, this is amazing. So tell us about how amazing you are.
That I'm learning how to receive at a higher level, aren't we all? My name is Lisa Marie McCardle. I have relocated to Sedona a few weeks, months, I don't know, maybe minutes. It's really hard to keep track of time here, isn't it? On Sunday, we are going to go into some prayer. I'm a full body channel, so we're going to bring in some deliciousness from either, I'm getting a sense that one of the faces of Mary might come through, or the light council that I like to channel. But in this now moment, and of course, every moment is changing, but in this moment, my sense is that we are going to move into a transmission of great remembrance and reconnect ourselves umbilically back through our Mama Gaia, because she is asking us to be plugged in at a very deep level so that these codes that move through our DNA can be delivered, because we're the deliverance system for her to receive them fully. So we'll take that and go to heaven, and who knows, but we're going to have a lot of fun, and I'm really honored to be here with each and every one of you.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's see. I don't think the other people who are going to be on Sunday show are with us yet. On Monday, we'll move to Monday morning. I will be teaching relationship skills. And my good friend and former roommate for the last year, Paul Sterling, is with us. So welcome, the great Paul Sterling.
Wow. It's the first time I've been in front of a group of people live in such a long time. It's amazing. One of my mentors once said that mastery is the art of making finer distinctions in the given area. So what I'm going to be talking about is the art of intimacy, the magic power of intimacy. And the distinctions are there's emotional intimacy, physical intimacy, and sexual intimacy, and they get collapsed. And it's like what the power is to identify what are your intimacy builders, what are your blockers, and where do you want to break through? Because I think we're all here for more intimate connection. And the challenge, though, is our comfort zone is the enemy to intimacy. And so you're extremely safe here and get uncomfortable. Stretch yourself, because intimacy happens when you're vulnerable, not when you're comfortable. And being able to share those parts of you that we're ashamed of or afraid of, or those scary parts. And Scott has been such a leader in this, and Deborah and Marshall Rosenberg and a lot of my other mentors that were out there. So come and bring all levels and identify your builders, your blockers, and where you want breakthroughs. So thank you, Scott.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you, Paul Sterling.
I'll stop for a second. We have two eagles that are circling up there. Two eagles.
Oh, wow. Eagles circling. Thank you for noticing that, Omashar. Very, very beautiful. Thank you for eagle. What's the eagle medicine? Anybody know what eagle medicine is? Wisdom? Creator. Beautiful. Thank you. Good job, Omashar. All right. That's why we on Monday wanted to finish with relationship stuff, so we can really go deeper into having great relationships. Because if you want to change the world, change your relationships. We do not have much control over what Putin decides to do, but we have tremendous control over how we treat people in their lives. And speaking of how he just talked about intimacy, now we're going to take a break, connection time. I want to invite everybody to go up to at least 3 people you don't know or have never met in person and say hello and maybe even offer a hug or a namaste, okay? Everybody up for that? We're all going to do that? All right, and then we'll gather back together. When we do the play shop with Kristen and Nicole. We're going to move our chairs in such a way that if people want to be in the shade, they can be. If they want to be in the grass, they can be. Shoes come off if you want to be in the grass. We'll gather everybody, and so you can grab your chair when the time comes. Grab your chair, move either into the sun or the shade based on what you're going to want during the play shop. Oh, great. Okay, so help you get name tags and hugs. All right. No, I've got one. Oh, a battery. How did that work? Worked fine. There we go. We're on. How's it going, everybody? You having fun? We're going to now end the live stream because it's going to be kind of connection time. Good job, Bart. But I'm going to take a look in the chat, see how it's been going. Lynn and Leaf were here. Wonderful. Okay, we will be back on this afternoon. We'll be back on this afternoon. Oh.